Hello! Sorry we're a little bit late there. Unfortunately, my stream decided to create a different stream to the stream that I'm streaming on. So, you wouldn't have seen me because I was on a different stream to the stream that I was streaming on. And I know you can't see me at the moment because I'm not ready yet. I'm still drinking my milk. Hello everyone. I will get there in about 5 seconds once I've got this working. I think we're almost good to go. Is it a podcast? No, it's not a podcast. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello. I'm sorry that it all cocked up. As I said, I started the stream and then I noticed my streaming wasn't happening on the computer. And what was happening? It was creating another stream. So the web address I gave you all to go to, it weren't doing anything. It was on a different stream and I had to figure it out. So if anyone uses Restream, just so you know, don't use YouTube events on that. Just use normal YouTube stream and that will work. But I'm glad it's working. It's all good. How is everyone? Look, I've got my milk today. No beer. Milk again. I've got to drink all the milk because it's going to go out of date. It'll be turning into yogurt tomorrow. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be talking about social media. As you've probably all seen, that I'm not on Facebook anymore, apart from the World of Wayne group. And also, I'm going to show you how I do my videos. I'm going to show you how you can do these yourself. With all the multi-camera angles and all of that using Premiere. It's dead simple. Really, really easy. So, there you go. Let's see what everyone has to say. No visual, Wayne, Mark Knight says. I hope you have got visual now. Way! We have lift off. Dave Robertson, hello Texas. From Spring in Texas. Svi, yet another awesome t-shirt. Want me Captain America one? You know you can get your own t-shirts now at World of Wayne on them. I'm going to show you some stuff. Anyone who does YouTube in streaming, it seems to be the whole theme tonight is about creating content and stuff like that. Let me show you something on my other monitor here. Here we go. Look, this is my YouTube channel. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is I have now got a merchandise store. Look, and you can click on those. And thanks to Vince Steele, when I've put some credits on the mug here, look, you can have my image on a mug and on the other side it says World of Wayne. But since you reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, they open a merchandise store for you. But this isn't what I wanted to show you. YouTube have got a new thing now. Look at this. Look. So where your title is, above the titles, they now got hashtags. Did you notice that before? So you can click on these and it will take you to like-minded videos. So that's a new thing. If you want to put hashtags on your videos and you create content, all you got to do is put hashtags in your description and it will display the first 3. I didn't know about that, but it's obviously a new thing. And it's good because now I've put like my Bismarck there. I can click on Bismarck and it'll take me to loads and loads of other videos around YouTube, all to do with a Bismarck. So it's good for networking and stuff like that. Very good. I only found that out yesterday. Hello, Jason Reynolds. 1971 Street Hall. Hello. It must be 8:05 on the first of the night and we're live. Minecraft's for the win. Bill Valentino Rossi's Yamaha. Pack 7 to 24. I've already done up to 24, is it? But I won't be doing any more Minecraft Valentino Rossi's. I don't know what's going on there. It's weird. The company that asked me to build it for them went completely quiet on me. When I tried to get in touch with the company, they were quiet on me. When I tried to get in touch with the boss of the company that wanted me to build it for them, they went quiet on me. And then one of the people from that company went and added me on Instagram. So I couldn't figure out what was going on there. That's weird. But social media, the only social media channels I've got now are Instagram and Twitter. That's it. And obviously my Twitter link is like here. Look, it's World of Wayne. I haven't got a Facebook. I've got Facebook, but as a business account now, so I can administer the World of Wayne page, and I can do posts to the World of Wayne page. Mrs. World of Wayne, who's in the chat there, she can also post to the World of Wayne page as well. What I can't do is link my videos now to any of the other Facebook groups, like I used to do with a DeLorean and stuff like that. The biggest reason why I got rid of Facebook, I mean, I've been thinking about it for ages, but the amount of adverts on it were getting absolutely stupid. And then the crunch came actually on the same day as the massacre in New Zealand, because I thought that was disgusting to start off with, that Facebook allowed it to be streamed. But the biggest thing I had was that I think it was Tide Pods, or, you know, washing balls. An advert for that came on my missus' channel, and it said I liked it. It says Wayne's liked this advert, and I haven't liked that. And then I'm noticing loads and loads of things that are advertised, which apparently some of my friends have liked, which they haven't. And I thought they're starting to manipulate our data big time here. And what with the complete junk mail I keep getting through the messenger system as well, I thought, you know what, I'm getting rid of it. So rather than deactivate my account, I've completely deleted it. And when you delete your account, it puts your account into deactivate mode. And then after 30 days, it's gone. So that's why I got rid of Facebook. It was just driving me nuts in the end. But I'm still quite active on Twitter. So you can all get hold of me on Twitter. As I said, it's World of Wayne. And I'm always on Instagram as well, posting pictures of Phoebe or my garden. Someone suggested I do the build in the garden, so that'd be cool. Where are we? Alan, also, do you make any money from them? If so, I will get some. Yes, Alan, I do make a small percentage. The funny thing is, though, if I want to get some for myself, I've got to pay the same sort of price, and then they send the percentage back to me. So I've got a mug on the way, a hoodie on the way, and a sweatshirt. And you probably noticed that there's a woman's V-neck on there. Guess who that's for? Mrs. World of Wayne. Yay, my comments on stream, J-Rod. Yes, it will come up on here. This is a pretty new thing here, having the comments coming up. Hi, he's back, and he's back on the milk. I am. Pint of milk. Actually, this is my second milk, Katie, so this is like 2 pints now. J-Rod, hi, you're building the Terminator as well. Now, I went to the shops today to get the DeLorean, which, where is it? Look. See, I don't keep the magazines. It's in the bin. So I've done issue 116 with the 4 pipes. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Bloody joke that was. But yeah, the Terminator issue 4 was just sitting there, and I couldn't buy it because I'm getting it delivered now, which is a pain because, like, people ahead, I know Robbie Bobby's done a video for it. I know Life of Brian's done a video for it. And I'm like, I want to get on with the Terminator. So, oh well, guess we'll have to wait. It's going to be exactly like the R2 when that came out. It looks like that all the shops are going to get theirs before the actual deliveries come. So, it's a shame. But there you go. Ciao, Michael Tamiso. Martin Ball, hi Wayne, Terminator issue 4, take care with washer to be fitted on the piston rod. Very dry inside the piston, and washer can come off inside when you suggest WD-40. I've got a can down here. I have watched Robbie Bobby and Life of Brian's videos, as I said, so hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. I'm not sure when that's coming though. I know that the deliveries are due to start from the 22nd. As I mentioned in my Bismarck video, I do have a direct contact to Hachette. I keep saying it wrong. Hachette now. Because they're now sending me the Bismarck and the Terminator, which is excellent news. That means I've freed up funds to actually start another build, and I am considering doing the Volkswagen Beetle. The reason I'm not doing it from D'Agostini, the reason I'm not doing it is because rumour has it there's going to be some release announcements in April, May time for both D'Agostini and Eaglemoss. So I'm hanging on because of the new financial year and stuff. I don't know what they are. Could be Ecto 1. Could be the X-Wing. Who knows? David Fenn, will the boy cat affect the channel? Not at all. Unless people don't see the videos. But most of the people that I used to link through the Facebook sites on the Netherlands site, the German site, the Spanish site, the French site, and the Spanish, Brazil, I think there's a Brazilian site now, they won't see my links anymore unless you guys post them up. And you will find that when I link them onto my channel, I am asking if you are a member of like the Bismarck group or one of the other DeLorean groups, and can you please share my video. But make sure you share it on the channels I'm allowed, because remember, I'm not on the official channel. You're not even allowed to. I'm like Voldemort. You can't say my name. I am he who must not be named. Yeah, you get yourself in trouble if you do that. Scott Fiesel, hello Wayne from Illinois. Illinois, Mrs. World of Wayne. That's your mum's favourite word, Illinois. Mark Knight, it would seem to me there are a lot of scams going on. Yeah, I think there are. Big time. Oh, thank you, J-Rod. The Yorkshire Modeller Noon, you go right with Facebook, Wayne. Yeah, no, it's ironic that I'm still using Facebook to manage the World of Wayne page. But as for a personal page. It's lovely. My phone's not binging anymore. I'm not getting stupid emails. And I'm not being linked to adverts that I've got nothing to do with, which is stupid. As a matter of fact, I saw in the news today, there was something like 600 million passwords were stored on the Facebook servers, unencrypted. That's all over the news today. So it's like, what the hell is going on with Facebook? Jason Reynolds, so all the Facebook nonsense and never bother with it. Yeah, I don't blame you. But it's a lot better, and it's so much easier just to manage Twitter and Instagram. Instagram's just like a thing that I can look at pictures, really. And with Twitter, I choose the content that I see rather than be forced to see whatever Facebook thinks I should see. So hopefully on my forum, you did see the announcement that I did. Oh, I've clicked over. You saw the announcement I did. Hang on a second. On the forum, there you go. The link's up the top. You'll see the announcement that I did about that, because I know I had a few people like message me and messenger saying, have I been or emailing me saying, have I been blocked and banned? It's like, no, you haven't done anything wrong. I just don't have Facebook no more. So that's why. So if you have tried to send me messages and stuff like that, obviously the reason they're not coming through to me is because I haven't seen them. But you can still get hold of me at worldofwayneuk@gmail.com if you want to send me an email. So it's all good. 1971 Street, or did you find those 4 elastic bags too baggy in issue 116? Glad you said that. I'm going to show you it in a minute. As I said, I did this. I wonder, now this was stupid. I mean, if you watch the video is going to be out tomorrow at 4 PM. I'm not here, so it's going to automatically schedule. Look, in the next issue, we've just got 3 bloody wires. Now, I'm wondering, the DeLorean was 130 issues. I'm wondering, who would have paid an extra £1 and had it over 100 issues, and then, because that only makes up about £100, that leaves £100 shy, for the issues where we had quite a lot of stuff, like the great big frame, and some of the bigger details of the panels, we pay a little bit extra for those issues. So on Eagle Moss's terms, like the great big frame, you wouldn't get people ordering 10 of them for £8.99. I mean, if they were like £20, it makes more sense. That way, the whole thing could have been done in 100 issues, and we wouldn't be getting these stupid bloody bands, these elastic bands, in one issue. Let's just show you. I've moved my DeLorean around, as you can see. Look, it's sitting on the table here at the moment. There you go. Anyway, so there's bands that you've been talking about. Look, they're here, and they're all tight apart from this one here on the bottom. Now, what I did notice, which you'll see me point out in the video, is I had two long elastics and 2 short elastics. So I don't know. I could go and adjust that. Do I really want to? I really am getting fed up of the build, to be honest with you. It's one of these ones I just wish it would be over and done with. So, Mega Nico 97. I also make a series on my channel for the DeLorean. Oh, excellent! I'm going to add that to, and I'll check that out. Mega Nico. Heaven's Eagle. Hey, oh, how's America? How's Pennsylvania? It's all good, Heaven's Eagle. Cole, I'm hoping the Ecto 1 comes out. Yeah, me too. See you later, J-Rod. Simon Lewis. Hello, Wayne and Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. Lee, the official group. What a bunch of what? Oh, that. Yeah, sorry. I got you now, Lee. I'm not allowed to say anything because according to the official group, I don't exist. My name is here. Okay, another fun thing. We've got to look at this now. I'm going to go over to the other thing. Other monitor. Okay, Ian Campbell emailed me. Ian, this is your time of frame. He's made a game. He's made a game. He's made a game for me, which is Back to the Future theme. You're going to love this. What I'm going to do is I'll put the link in the description as well. But tell me what you think of this. You ready? Here we go. Right, I've got it all set up. I'll refresh it. It's got sound effects and everything. Hopefully you can hear the sound effects. You know, I'm sure you can.
If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Look at the artwork. Look. And there's me down there. This will be a lot easier to control on a on an iPad, I'm guessing. But let's have a go and see how we get on. So But yeah, Ian Campbell, thank you so much for this. I've been playing this all day. It's the first I've noticed in my past 10 minutes sound because on a Chrome browser it doesn't have sound, so I've had to download Firefox so I can get sound. What do you think of that, Pete? Pretty cool, isn't it? I'm gonna leave that there now.
Erase.
That is
from
absolutely cool.
existence.
Oh, been erased from existence. Yeah, I got sore fingers now. Thank you, Ian, if you're still in channel. That was excellent. I'm getting old. That game was far too loud, Dave. Look, what I'll do is I'll put the... Look, this is the link to that game. There we go. The link to the game is in there. I said you'll get sound on Firefox, but if it was too loud for you, play it on Chrome and you won't get no sound. So it's all good. Well, buddy, it reminds me of Flappy Bird Mark Knight. Hi, Andy Carroll. That was funny. Gary Whitfield, hi Wayne, so glad to catch up on live stream. You do a great job on the build of the DeLorean, plus I love watching your other videos. Oh, thank you, Gary. I'm still trying to get a lot of contact out. I haven't had time to do another Arduino at the moment. I'm hoping to get it done next week, but with Easter approaching and the kids' holidays, going to be a bit tough, I think. Rocky Diamond, did you see that new Back to the Future coming out with Jim Carrey? I don't think so. I don't think they got licensing for that, Rocky. I think Robert Zemeckis said that would never happen. So did Bob Gale. Hello, Chris. How's it going? Chris, check out my game if you didn't see it. It was wicked. Right. I'm going to show you. I don't know how long this is going to take. Hopefully not long. How I make my YouTube videos. And it's pretty easy, to be honest with you. I use cameras. So I'm talking to you on a camera now. And I've got 3 cameras over here. I've got 2 webcams and 1 standalone camera. Now, when I'm recording my videos, I have all the webcams on all at the same time. Recording me, recording a side view, recording the overhead view, like that. Now, the only thing that I haven't got on is my camcorder, which I've got over here. The camcorder records onto an SD card. The thing that's got in common with all of these cameras is they're all recording their own audio. So the webcams are recording their audio, the microphone's recording audio, the camcorder's recording audio. In fact, if I ever wanted to record on my phone, I'll just put it on and record the audio on my phone. That's really important. Now, to record 3 different cameras at the same time, I use OBS, which I'm using on now to talk to you. But I'm just going to go over to the other monitor here and show you OBS. This isn't OBS Studio, this is OBS Classic here. And when you open it up, it looks a little bit like that. That's OBS. And like if I click on the side camera, I've already set it up for that camcorder and I put preview stream, you'll see there's my side camera come up. If I put start recording, it will be recording that. And as you can see, I've got the microphone clicking around over there because that's recording the audio. Again, very important that it does that. Now, to open 3 of those, because obviously you need 3 versions of OBS. Oh, let's stop that going on. You need 3 versions of OBS. So what you do is, if I click on right click on properties, you just change one little thing into this. Where it says target, all you do is add space minus multi to the end there. Space minus multi. And that will enable you to open that OBS broadcast software as many times as you want with different cameras. So that's how you record. You can record up to 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, whatever the bandwidth of your PC is, at the same time. While I'm recording at the same time, I also use a program called Audacity, which looks like this. When it comes up, and there's Audacity. And this is a free download through the internet. And with Audacity, all I do is I click record and I record my speaking. And the advantage of using a separate audio than the video is that I can clean the audio up to keep it nice and clear. Okay, so before I go on to the next stage, I'll look at the comments. But what we have is we'd have like 3 recordings from the webcams and 1 recording which is just sound only. Everyone with me so far? Good. Let's see what everyone's having to say. Heaven's Eagle went for business, watch repair training, then did some travelling and visit the historic areas while up there. Even dealt with a little snow. Where's that? Where did you go, Heaven's Eagle? Are you enjoying the Bismarck build? I'm loving it, Katie. Absolutely loving it. And to say that we've only done 20 centimetres of the keel, it's heavy. So we've got another metre of that. It's going to be bloody heavy. So I don't think I could be able to mount it to the wall that I wanted to do. Those 3 pipes in the next issue cover up the elastic band so it won't bother to amend them, Wayne. Oh, well, what a waste of time that is. Thank you, 1971 Street Hawk. Oh, look, you can't see me because I've got the wrong screen on. There we go. Someone needs to tell me. I've managed to get issue 21 of DeLorean. Loving the vids. They helped me massively. Excellent, Keith. Mark Knight. Wow, that was typical Essex water there. That wasn't Essex water, but that picture, that was Rutland water. That's Normanton Church, that is famous for the film Starfish, or in the film Starfish. It's also famous because that's where I got married. Yes, Rutland water up this way in Rutland. Carl, do you have a favourite build, Wayne? At the moment, the Bismarck by a long way. I'm really enjoying that. Svi, what spec is your PC? I sent my map to the meltdown. I've got an X99. It's nothing special. X99, it's an ice. God, what processor have I got in it? I can't even tell you the processor. All of that's an X99 PC, but I'm going to be upgrading it shortly to a Ryzen 7 2600X. And I've got a 1050 NVIDIA graphics card in it. I'm upgrading that to a 1050 Ti soon. The narcoleptic tinkerer. Trouble is, it don't sound like my voice. Can I change it? In Audacity, you can change it to what you want. I used to use Sony Soundforge for my audio tracks. Hi Wayne, how many issues left of DeLorean? 13 now. Yeah, and I really can't wait for it to be done. It's the bane of my life at the moment. Water still looks crap though. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the next bit we got to, I've caught up, is that we've got, let's open this folder here. Bring it over, 1 second. Just getting it set up. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to watch 3 videos. So, I've recorded the audio and I've already pre-recorded the 3 different cameras recording. So, here's the first one. And I'm going to... Okay, here's a quick hang on a minute. I'm going to bring that over here. Center camera. We've got the overhead camera. And we've got a side camera. And we've got a lavalier mic. Which means we've got 4 different inputs going into the computer all at the same time. When I'm actually doing this demonstration, you're going to be able to see, I've got a Kindle here, that I am pointing towards the center camera, and now I'm pointing towards the side camera. And then I can cut back to myself, and everything is still like perfectly smooth with no chopping or editing. That's how I do my editing. So there we go, that was the first video. Here's the second video. Okay, here's a quick demonstration. Now, as you can see, the sound is exactly the same because all the cameras were recording at the same time. And we've got a lavalier mic, which means we've got 4 different inputs going into the computer. You get the idea with that one, yeah? And here's the third one. Okay, here's a quick demonstration for you. And that was all the cameras recording at the same time, as you can see. And then the last one is just the sound on its own. Hopefully you can hear this. Okay, here's a quick demonstration for you. We've got a center camera, we've got the overhead camera. Okay, so you got to trust me now. We've got the sound and we've got 3 different captures of the camera. How do we put these all together in Premiere? It is the easiest thing you're ever going to do. You ready for this? I'm going to do it in about 5 seconds. So what we do is we open Premiere up. I click on a new project here. So this is what the screen will look like when you come into it. In a second. There we go. And then all we do is we click on, go to editing. Make sure you're on the editing tab. Double click on import media. We'll open up all of those. Bang. Just like that. And then what you want to do is you'll normally get a green bar come down here as it's processing. If you don't get a green bar, it's all processed. But wait for the green bar to finish processing down the bottom here, okay? Obviously, because these files aren't very big, it doesn't take long at all. And then all you do is you highlight all of these by pressing the shift button with the mouse button. So it's highlighted all of those together. I'm just going to, hang on a second. Just going to move this over slightly. There we go. And then all you do is you right click and then just put create multiple camera source. Bang. Make sure that the audio is ticked there and then click OK. And what it will do is it'll put all of these in a folder and then you're left with one video. And all you do is you drag the video over to the desktop there and then just change the little icon there from composite video to multi-camera view. Okay, then all we have to do is when we play the video now, you ready for this? I edit it as I go along. I'm just going to move this over again because we need to be looking at the other side. So I click on play. Okay, here's a quick demonstration for you. We've got
and then you just
camera,
go through it.
We've got the overhead camera, and we've got a side camera, and we've
As
got
if you're watching the
lavalier
video.
mic, which means we've got
See?
4 different inputs going into the computer all at the same time.
So I'm editing
when I'm
this
actually
live
doing
while
this
you're watching it now.
demonstration, you're going to be able to see. I've got a Kindle
go back
here,
there again.
that I am pointing towards the center camera, and now I'm pointing
And then I
towards
can go to the side camera.
and then I can cut back to myself.
Then I can talk back to the
and
camera here.
everything is still like.
So if I stop that, when you go back again and look at the video, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, here's a
It will
quick
automatically
demonstration for you.
change the
We've got a
scenes
center
yourself.
Camera, we've got
And
the
that's how you do
overhead
it.
camera, and we've got a side
Simple,
camera,
huh?
and we've got a lavalier mic.
And then obviously
We've
to
got
export
4
that,
different
you just go to, or to put it on Facebook, you go File, don't know if you can see this to this side, Export, Media, and then you give it a file name and you save it to wherever you want to. That, hang on a second, is how I make my YouTube videos. So, see how easy that was? It's up north. That's right here. It's up north. Just next to, am I a northerner now, am I? See, I come from Basildon, but I don't know how far you got to go up north to be classed as a northerner. I thought it was Watford Gap, but who knows? I've been watching your Lego Tower Bridge. You called it London Bridge in one episode, and I thought to myself, that's not London Bridge. Heaven's got a little Pennsylvania for business, then Philadelphia. Original capital of the fledgling US, Gettysburg. I love Gettysburg. I've always wanted to visit Gettysburg, Heaven's Angel. I'm a big fan of the old TV film Gettysburg. You know, the 4-hour one with Tom Berenger and Jeff Daniels. That's excellent. Chris Campbell, seriously, but you don't get out much. I got to the USS Enterprise. Really? Wow. Edwin Rutenberg. Hi, Wayne. Nice chair you have. It is. It's a bit uncomfortable tonight. It's actually got a pull-out thing so I can put my legs up if I wanted to. That's genius. Hi, Life of Brian. Dave, if you want to know about editing, you'll have to watch before. Watch the VOD. Because I've showed you how I do the multiple camera angles and how simple it is. Adobe Premiere, not at all, Paint with Penny. It's about £40. And the good thing is it's always updates. You don't have to keep paying for the same, like 2019, 2020. It will update itself. So, but yeah, Adobe Premiere, that's with, and it's perfect. And then the OBS that I use to capture it is free. You just go to OBS, do a search for OBS on Google, and download the classic version if you just want to record the webcams. The OBS one that they push on your OBS Studio is really used for your streaming. So that's what that's for. The next is, what cameras do I use? I've got 3 Logitech C920s. I don't know if you can still get them. I think it's the C922s that are out now. And then I've got a camcorder, which films 1080p. And I've even got my Note 9, Galaxy Note 9, which records up to 4K. And just like you saw, I can get the camera source from this and bring that into that. As long as the sound is exactly the same on every single camera, what you saw me do there, it will match it all up for me, so I haven't got to line it up. And then that's how you can click between cameras then. I think the most I've had is 8 on the go, with 2 camera phones. That I've had loads, 2 sound sources, and it's just a case of flicking through it. Theoretically, like, I've done that DeLorean one today and it took about 20 minutes to build, and I had the whole thing edited and finished in about 15-20 minutes. So 40 minutes to do a video. No, I'm just in the North category, am I? Well, I'm in Northamptonshire, so the clue's in the title, I suppose. North, but see where I live, I'm on the border of 3 counties, so I've got. It's funny. You go a mile down the road and you come into Rutland, and then you come out of Rutland and go into Leicestershire. No, I'm lying. You come out of Corby and go into Leicestershire, then you go into Rutland, then you go back into Leicestershire again. Crazy stuff. Because I live right round the corner from Rockingham Castle, which was used in the film Top Secret. If any of you watched that with Val Kilmer, the airplane-y kind of humour film. But yeah, that's just round the corner from me. Lee Titley, have you heard about the actor from Airwolf? Yeah, Jan Michael Vincent, to be honest with you. It's bad to say. He actually died in February, but they only announced it in March. But he didn't look well. Like, he was drug-ridden. Didn't he only have one leg? Didn't he have a leg amputated as well? He did have a pretty sad life towards the end. I'll give it a go. I don't use multiple cameras, but if it's that easy, I might give it a look. Yeah, nah, definitely. It's dead easy. And the good thing about having multiple cameras is if one malfunctions, you've got your others to fall back on. If you watched Pack 3, I think it was, of my Thunderbird 2 build, I lost all the footage. And if it wasn't for my multiple cameras and with that technique, I wouldn't have had anything to show you. I mean, I think we got together about 25 minutes of footage in the end. So it's better than nothing. But yeah, dead easy. Thank you, John. Thanks for watching the builds. I do like the banter that goes on Paint with Penny's channel. I do try and watch the live streams. You know, I was tempted, Paint with Penny, to start the Route Master, but you can't start from issue 1 now. And trying to get hold of the 1 to... Because there's about 10 out of stock at the moment on the Hachette website. So I've looked on eBay, and I just think it was too much hard work to get them all together. That is a big regret that I didn't do the Route Master, I have to say. I have got a friend who's doing it, actually. And if you're watching, hi, Chris. He said it was a little bit fiddly doing the engine. That's his feedback on it. He really wanted to do the Terminator, but he's got arthritis in his hands now, so it's going to be a bit tough. Mark Knight, you thought I was in Essex? I'm not in Essex. I'm going back to Essex tomorrow, actually. I'm going to Basildon, innit? Innit, geez. Chris Kaplan, uploading new Lego Tower Bridge video now. All right, okay, cool. Did you really have to put those individual Lego pieces on top of it? Did you say there were 80 or something in the columns? That's just crazy. Airwolf would be a really great build. But then again, I haven't seen Airwolf for ages. They're repeating the A-Team at the moment on Quest or something. You don't ever get to see Airwolf change, do you? Oh, look, I'm getting loads of people following me on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know what my Instagram username... Really, I should have that, shouldn't I? Hang on a second. Whoops. Let's see what's going on here. I'm on Instagram as well. I should really put a link for that. But that is my Instagram link there. I'm breaking things now as well. How bad's that? You should play Sink the Bismarck by Johnny Horton for every Bismarck video, Wayne. I did listen to that. I think you mentioned that last time. I didn't even know that was a song, to be honest with you. And I've already got I bought the film Sink the Bismarck, but I haven't watched it yet. But everything that's shown in that film is complete fallacy since James Cameron went to see it and they realised that the ship had been scuttled. So, not good. Not good at all. What is going on there? Sorry, I'm having technical issues tonight, big time. Oh my god. Wayne, I was scammed on the 18th on Facebook, which I thought it was my niece. Yeah, I've had a couple of relatives as well ask me for friend invites, but they're already my friend. And when I've phoned them and said, why are you doing an invite? They don't know nothing about it. Facebook's just a dangerous place to be at the moment, I think. I don't want to be on it. Ian Campbell, Essex, met my wife in Whittam. She's now a northerner like you. I used to do I used to do karate quite a lot when I was a kid, and actually right into adulthood as well. And I did something called Spirit Combat in Whittam, which was like 5 styles. It was like Thai boxing, Viking combat, Taekwondo. God, I can't remember. It had blue geese. I remember that much.
Lee, you're from the Midlands, are you? Well, from the Midlands. Are you in Staffordshire, though? Oh, you're not that far off. Well, all of my family from my mother's side lives in Wolverhampton, which is why I'm allowed to talk like that, because that's how my mum talks. Want a cup of tea wine, so it's going up to Wolverhampton, like. I love the Midland accent. I'm okay, Chris. How are you? Long time no speak. Mark Knight, apparently they used a Goliath trailer from Karen, one of the... I think they did. They reused a lot of footage in Airwolf, a bit like what they used to do with V. If you ever watch V now, you remember the old 1980s alien thing with the lizards? They recycled that footage of the planes flying and entering the ship God knows how many times. And it's only apparent now if you watch it back. You're just thinking, how could they have got away with that? John Fairbrother Figures Channel, you're in Redditch, Worcestershire. I haven't been down that way. I think I'll probably pass near there on the way down to Minehead. Because for me, I'd go down the M5 into Worcestershire. Chris Burns, me still waiting on issues 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing yet. 12 days, long time. Chris, you probably won't get them until, I said, after this Friday. They'll probably start getting shipped out next week. Chris is talking about the Terminator build. So if you subscribe to that, expect to see them at the end of next week. But go over to the Hachette Partworks site. If you haven't registered already with your subscription details, you'll be able to see when they get posted out. But I believe they're going to be posted out next week. Where's my milk? It's here. Look, I've got about half a pint left. I don't like this milk. This isn't like your Tesco's or Asda one. This is from my local One Stop. I'm starting to wonder what they've milked, because it don't taste like cow. I was brought up on goat's milk, actually. I love goat's milk. Hi, Wayne. Will you be doing the D'Agostini A-Tram build? Apparently it's a wheelbarrow, a bucket of sand and 2 bricks. When you come out the shed, you have a rocket launching Gran Torino. Oh, my God. No, but Red City, I am looking at this. If they don't come out of anything in April, I'm going to be getting the Volkswagen Beetle Capital A. Down the road in Colchester. Well, Colchester said I only really know the place for the glass house, the castle, and the zoo. The zoo more of, because I've been there God knows how many times. Are they doing the James Bond car? No. Again, Chris is talking about the Lotus Esprit from The Spy Who Loved Me. It was on trial, but it never came out. Used to do karate as well as judo, wrestling, kickboxing. Wow. Well, my main style of karate I used to do, if anyone's into martial arts, is Goju-Ryu. It's the Okinawa karate, which was actually... I think that was a Miyagi karate, actually, a bit like the Karate Kid. And I did that in Pitsea, at Pitsea Leisure Centre, with a guy called Gary Webber, who was pretty well known. I believe he's a chiropractor now, but I lost track of him ages ago. Andy, did you do it on credit card? You might be able to get your credit card charged back. All right, okay. I'm doing very good, Remy. Nice to meet you again, sir. We're not Northerners, we're Midlanders. Thank you. Well, we're East Midlanders over here. We're not West Mid. I suppose we've got the divide, the West-East divide. The reason I'm enjoying Boo Boo 97ish, the Bismarck, I really enjoy it because I'm learning things myself about the history. I mean, did you all notice that I was saying Capstan, and then after 5 episodes they told me it was called Capstan, and in the last issue I'm talking about the bow anchors. What we got in the next one, when I should have been saying bow anchors. Cheryl, is that you asking for that, Chris, or Cheryl? Maybe you'll be coming soon. Yeah, so we got the bow anchors in the next one. But again, I don't know when that's coming. I'm guessing I'm going to have to wait a couple of weeks and we're going to get 4 issues in a row. But I'm already ahead by 2 issues because Hachette wanted me to catch up with everyone else because I was actually behind. But I'm fed up with that Terminator. Considering cancer, I'm not happy that 5 or 6 will be out in the shops before I get issue 3. Yep. Pretty much Paper Penny. It was the same as with D'Agostini in the R2. That's why I was getting my R2-D2s from Mark Tadgel. And then just as the last one hit the shops, 4 would get delivered. So I do think the subscribers should be ahead of the shop ones. I don't know why that is the case. Is Paper Penny, is it the same with the Route Master? Is it out in the shops before the subscription? I don't know. Jason Burns, you have a nice head. Okay. Thank you. Do you like my scar? Look, can you see a scar there? I did a scar on a chicken machine. Chicken machine. Blood everywhere. When I was about 7. I went to Caister holiday camp in Yarmouth Way. And you know those machines that got the chicken in and like you put your 10p in and it lays a plastic egg and you got a little gift in it? Well, it used to make a noise. And when it made that noise, I ran over to it to see what makes it make that noise. You know, I was tinkering back then, wanting to know how things work. And I tripped over the carpet and whacked the machine on the corner. And I got a nice dent in my head for the privilege of it. So under this light, you can't see it. But yeah, I've got a scar here. Chicken machine. Eagle wants all to get their act together first. Yeah, Eagle, I just can't wait for the end of this Back to the Future build. As I said, look, at the moment, this is all we're going to be building, by the look of it, for the next, like, 13 episodes. I've got me EL rope, which really lights this up good. But to be honest with you, I don't think I'm even going to be seeing this, because I'm going to have the Mr. Fusion on top of it. But, yeah. That video's coming out tomorrow, as I said, 4 o'clock. It's all done. It's all on the YouTube channel. But I didn't want to put it out today. So, Jason Burns is just having a poo. Cool. I think Barnacles calls them poop naps. Wayne Revell has the 27,000 scale Star Destroyer with lighting for 155 quid. Now, the thing is, do I want to do something like... See, the Revell and the Airfix and the old models, they look really good, but they're a lot of work. To put them all together, to paint, to trim, to file, to glue. Those videos would take forever to build. I haven't built like a Airfix... I call them Airfix because of my age, but I haven't built a model like that for years. Absolutely years. Also on here in Holland, oh, thank you, Jeroen. Have I said that right? Jeroen Google. Just to say, issue 2 Bismarck is out of stock. I've got it here. I've got spares. For the issues 1 and 2, I normally get 2 or 3 because, well, as Paint with Penny told me, the motors in issue 2 is probably going to come in handy. And you saw what I did with the Terminator when I ground out the teeth and stuff like that. If I made a mistake, I've got plenty to fall back on. No, subscribers are 3 issues ahead on the Route Master. Oh, right, okay. Well, that's interesting. Why is it different for this one then? I will try and get an answer for you. I will speak to my contact at Hachette and see why we're behind the shops. Red City, everyone's asking me about that deck. I really don't want to give it a wash until I've got the full deck done. Because doing a wash on one deck piece might be fine, but if the plastic is a different colour in another panel, then it's going to look silly. So... RB26. I've met Tim Tracker. Next is to meet World of Weight. Who's Tim Tracker? Oh, I missed a comment. Sorry if I'm missing your chat. I'm just scrolling back up. Does anyone know if we will get access to the chip in the Terminator skull, just like the movie? Well, does anyone know if this Terminator is based on the Terminator 2 version of the T-800 or the Terminator 1 version of the T-800? I think that will answer your question then. How am I turning into Harry Potter, Chris? Oh, thank you, Master Jeb. Thanks for watching. You should make the chicken machine the end of level boss in that game. Yeah, should do. I used to get into so much hassle. If you watch some of my other streams, I've told you to stream about me cutting myself and fainting, even though I didn't faint. But I used to work in Sainsbury's and I had a jar of mint sauce fall from the top shelf straight through my knee. So that was a trip to the hospital. So I got a nice scar in my knee because it... Oh. Now you see why I'm blooming not very good with blood. Andy Carroll, I got a good set of 100mm PH00 Phillips for £5. Wow, from Tool Stations. Well, the ones that Mark got me, Mark, if you're watching this, I don't think you're in chat tonight, but if you're watching the VOD, can you give me a link to where you can get these from? Because apparently these are really good ones. They're Wera ones. Wera? Where are we? There. And I've got a PHO and a PHOO, and these have been perfect. I've only got one of each, and I don't need any more. They're absolutely brilliant screwdrivers. What are we talking about, Jason? Jason, I killed a ghost and I turned the lights on and saw a dead cat. What? No, nothing on the Land Rover. Eagle must need to release something soon, because if they don't, I don't know how they're surviving as a company. Because Eagle must haven't got another channel. Apart from the Hero Collector, and I don't think they're doing. I noticed in my Back to the Future magazine they had an advertisement for the DC bus collection. I can't see that doing riveting business for them. But pray for Jason. Haven't we got to type F when we're doing respects? Did anyone catch the programme on Airfix on BBC last week on James May? No, I missed that, David. I'll tell you what I did do. I linked it on my World of Wayne channel on Facebook. Did you see the weathering one from the people over at Tested from Adam Savage's thing where they were doing rust with cinnamon? They were doing rust on ships, spaceships, and like flicking cinnamon on it. I thought that was a brilliant idea. And someone else was telling me about staining the teeth on the Terminator with tea and coffee, which I did think to do. But then I thought, no, I think people think I'm crazy, but I suppose if it works, do it. I noticed a lot of people using boot polish on it as well. That was great. Mark, hi Wayne, never made a model before. I'm thinking about making a Terminator. Do you think it might be... The Terminator should be absolutely fine, Mark. I think you'd be struggling if you tried the DeLorean or the Bismarck, because it's really fiddly. You need to have good eyesight for them, big time. Which is why I said I've got one of these. Because... I've even got new glasses now as well. But yeah, if I didn't have that, I think I'd be having a lot of problems. Big time. It's 2 foot long by 13. Wow. Wayne, try the Bandai version. No need of glue, and the fit of the Star Wars stuff is... Oh, cool. I'll look at that, Red Sea. I haven't seen it, to be honest with you. Send you issue 2. Chris, email me. You've got my email address, or DM me at Twitter and give me your address again. The last airfix, F-14 Tomcat. God, blimey hell. Said the last airfix I did was, God, I think it was a Harrier. It was a long time ago. No, was it a Harrier? No, it wasn't. It was a red fire engine. An American red fire engine. My friend had one and I wanted one, so I got one of them. I've heard that the DeLorean will be finished by issue 125. Next 5 issues will be the Clock and Plutonium case. John Fairbrother, you've heard right. It will be all finished, and all the rest is just extras and accessories. Which brings me to the last thing. Now, you're on 119, is that right? Well, you've got 2 more deliveries left. So in those 2 deliveries, who thinks we're getting the hood and the wheels, the train wheels? Everyone jumped down my throat when I said before that I don't think we're going to get the hood and we're not going to get the train wheels. And I even had Joe Walser to contact me to say they've done the scans for them. They are coming out. I can't see it. I cannot see them coming out. And if they do, are they going to release both the hood and the wheels in one pack and charge £27 for it again? Because realistically, they've only got 2 deliveries to do that in. And if they don't, it'll be a little bit like the Millennium Falcon. It'll be done and dusted out of people's minds. And then they'll be offering you the chance to order the hood when it's out of people's minds. What sort of marketing's that? That's awful. I don't think we're getting them. I still don't think we're getting them. But I'm speculating. I've got to put that in. I'm speculating because if I don't say that, then people take my word as gospel. But no, I don't think we're getting the hood. Because if we were getting the hood, I've mentioned this before, if we were getting the hood from Back to the Future 3, don't you think they would have been shouting about that right from issue 1 to get people to buy it? Doesn't make sense. What's going on? Oh my God. I'm missing, I know I'm missing comments here. Oh, right, okay.
Thank you, RB26. You want a sexy wig. Jason, I had a my mother-in-law had a wig, like a blonde one that made me look like Andy Warhol. It was pretty cool. I've missed a great deal of I've missed a lot of comments. Sorry about that. I'm trying to catch up. Yep, small milk's a bit. Yeah, I like the milk to go creamy, Mark Knight. Next, it's because they had supply issues over December. News agencies, we only got 2 in December. That's why there's so much of a gap. Right, okay. I built a Titanic about 18 years ago from Spencer Allen. A lot more involved than the Bismarck, but loving it. Titanic's still one piece, unlike the real one. The Titanic is still in one piece, unlike the real one. Yeah, true. How big is that Titanic, Spencer? Hi, Cheryl. Phoebe's coming soon, I promise. Wayne, Tim is Disney World and Universal Studios park vlogger. Ah, right, okay. I've got a friend who's a vlogger for the Disney parks. Paul Washington. Paul, if I had your link to your site, I would have linked it. I haven't got it. Jerome, are you going to build the first 64, 64, 65 LED cube? What? Oh, you're talking about... Oh, yeah. Probably not. No. I haven't got time for that, Jerome. Paper Penny. Oh, hot news for you. My Hermione build has been paid for and is now on the way to me. Really? Wow. That is excellent. Really, when you build the motor, when you build in the motor from the DeLorean and you build the rest on top of it, you have to see the motor. You'd have to take that tray out. You have to take this tray out and then you can lift the flap up. But theoretically, when you take this tray out, you're going to have to unplug this cable here. It's just a lot of hassle. Hell of a lot of hassle. So in answer to your question, no, you probably wouldn't want to take it apart just to see the engine. But are you going to really... I'm going to say something really controversial now. Once it's built and it's on a shelf, how many times are you going to be playing with the tyres, playing with the lights? R2-D2's been sitting on that shelf since the test. And it hasn't even been powered on once since that. So it's nice having the ability to do it, but I don't think I'll... Once that thing's on, I don't think I'm ever going to be seeing the engine again. Jason Burns, Wayne, can you send me some spare parts? And oh, you've said that once, haven't you? Or have I scrolled back up? I don't know what I'm doing here. Hi Wayne, love watching your channel. Just got the Arduino kit from Amazon. You're waiting for your next lesson. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the next lesson out in the next couple of weeks, Darren. It's going to be about scripting, the next one. We're going to be scripting, look at me. Serial port, sorry. We're going to be putting instructions from the PC to change conditions, what happened on the Arduino. So in other words, on the PC it will say, how many times would you like the LED to blink? And you could type 10, and then the LED will blink 10 times. That sort of thing. Chris Camplin, use the Aurea screwdriver. Yes, Chris, because of you, and you showed me that set, I've added it to my Amazon store. My Amazon store being up the top there. I'll leave that there for a little while. Adam Sand's got a full-size Terminator S. Yeah, I've seen it, Lee. It looks absolutely brilliant. Yo, Wayne, let's talk in more reading. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Orion Sakura. Still waiting for the first set of DeLorean in the Netherlands. You should have had them by now, haven't you? Aren't they up to something like 6 to 8 or 6 to 10 now? I don't know. I take it Orion, is that being distributed by Eaglemoss in the Netherlands? Christos, I will try remodel new teeth for the T800. Christos, I don't think they need too much remodeling. Let's show you mine. All I did for my ones was just cut them short. Just cut them a little bit short there. And as you can see, they weathered well. They look all right. I don't think they're going to need too much work. I've seen some people really go to town on them. But someone in chat, I just noticed him earlier on, but I missed his chat. DND Daniel Jackson. You've probably seen me link him on some of the Bismarck builds. He's done some amazing things for the Bismarck, and looking at some of the things that he's done on the DeLorean as well is pretty amazing, especially with the lights in the headlining of the DeLorean. Did a brilliant thing on that. Are you in here, DND? Daniel? Thank you, Scott Fiesel. You play with your R2 all the time. Phoebe's not scared of anything. Remy, I can build the motor and don't put off in and put it on display. Yeah, you could do. Keep it outside, couldn't you? Oh, DHD, you are here. Like most builds, once they're finished, they just sit on the shelf. The fun comes the next. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Chris Camping, you're clearly on something, Jason. He is. Is it one of those nights where you're on the special milk? And Jason, if you're quoting Johnny Cash, wow, you're showing your age big time. The Bismarck for me, Boo Boo, is going to fit where my lightsaber is there. Have you all seen my lightsaber? I'm sure you have. Look, I'm going to get my lightsaber down. This is my lightsaber. This is the original Force FX lightsaber. So there's the hilt. Looking just like that. And then when you turn it on, makes a noise. And when it hits things, and then when you put it back on, I love my lightsaber. That cost £100, God knows how many years ago. A few years. Gary Whitfield, take care, sir. YouTube is really useless. I get it paused and I've had to reboot. It's not good. You can watch me on the VOD anyway, Mark. Zenmorph, I bought DeLorean issues 1 to 110 at once. Too frustrating to wait every week. Where'd you get that from, then, Zenmorph? Do you get that off eBay or something? See, if I could do that with a Routemaster, I might be interested. Yeah, it is too bad. They keep replacing the shipments. Subscribe to them on February the 14th. That's not good, Orion. Ian Campbell, T800 I left. Same size, but use toothbrush and black polish. See? Polish. Black polish. It does the job of weathering, doesn't it? On my Millennium Falcon there, I used real oil. Real engine oil, and it's come up perfect. Chris Camplin, I'm counting on the teeth not meeting up. I don't want them to be like that. I don't want them to be like that. I want them to have a gap between them. So it looks like the mouth's open. Jerome, Dutch joke for you. How to get 11 holes in one. Sit on a float. Jerome, I'm sorry. I don't get it. Yeah. Mrs. Welder Wayne, once they're built, you get nervous about what I'm gonna pick next. Would you build the Battlestar Galactica if they did that? It wasn't really a program I used to watch, Keith, to be honest with you. The biggest ones, I mean, I mentioned it to Hachette as well. I want to build either Knight Rider. I'm not really interested in the Fast and the Furious Dodge. An A-Team van. And some sort of other robot. Number 5 would be brilliant. A full-size Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. Actually, even a half-size Johnny 5. What am I saying? I'd love anything like that. That'd be great. You like my lightsaber? I always take... If anyone's in the Corby area on bonfire night, the lightsaber comes out with me. Mainly so that my family know where I am. I just hold it in the air like doing He-Man. By the powers of Grayskull! Bring Phoebe up. I'll get her in a second, Chris. Christoph, I've seen your video on the mod, but now you cut them down, are going to be a big space from top to bottom teeth. No, they're not going to be that big. The teeth are meant to be touching. I only cut 1 millimeter. I'm not planning on cutting the bottom teeth until I see them, but apparently there's one big tooth in the centre. So I need to have a look at that. I have to look. But I mean, if they're wrong, if they're wrong and they look stupid, I've got another one which I haven't cut. So we're all good. We're not going to have a problem. Chris, you can say that as much as you want, but I still don't get it. You're going to have to spell it out for me. A flute has 11 holes and you sit on it. I'm being stupid, aren't I? I'm missing something blatantly obvious. DHD Galley, agreed with the teeth having a gap. It will look better than the usual tightly closed look. Yeah, it'll look more like a grimace. Have you seen Christopher Olsen's video? He makes studio scale models for Star Wars. I haven't, Mark. Is he on YouTube? Cheryl's on the loo as well. Is this the thing that everyone watches me on the loo? Robbie the Robot from Lost in Space. I used to have a model of that, but not something you build. It was a pre-built thing. The Narcoleptic Tinkerer. What did Hachette say about Kit and A-Team Van? And don't forget Christine. They were just more interested. If anyone didn't know, if they didn't watch the last episode, they were asking me what would be my dream builds. What would I just want? Because obviously they have a production crew that they go to put it out there, look at licensing, look for builds and all of that. So I gave them a full list of things that we all want to see built. And the two biggest was the Kit, the A-Team Van, and the I said the Dodge Charger. And Ecto 1, the Ghostbusters. Because just because Eaglemoss did the trial doesn't mean Eaglemoss would do the full build for that when it comes out. If it comes out. As I said, I can say it a million times. Don't forget D'Agostini do the DeLorean in Tokyo and Japan. Not Eaglemoss. Or the thing from Batteries Not Included. That was a wicked film. As a matter of fact, if you're going to go back to that sort of time, what about Max from Space Camp? Lawrence. The War Machine from War of the Worlds. You're naming them all now. There's so many iconic ships. But then again, like Star Wars, there's still loads of Star Wars ships I'd like to see. Not so much the AT-AT, the all-terrain vehicle, but the AT-ST. I think that would be pretty cool. Slave 1's a definite. A snow speeder, perhaps. If they couldn't get the X-Wing. TIE Fighter's a bit boring, but a TIE Bomber could be good. Chris, have you been drinking? Phoebe's been kissing the phone. Oh, God. Phoebe! So with a Terminator, you have a choice of the Arnie version or Janet Street Water version. That's excellent. Hello, Matthew Borum. The HD Galaxy. Take a look at the cover image of the Terminator magazine. Mouth open, teeth apart. Looks okay to me. Yeah, it certainly does. Once we get the bottom teeth, we'll know. But then, do you think, Daniel, that they are going to give us the full head in the first few issues? I don't think they will. That's why they've come away from the head now and they're working on the arm, and they'll probably do something with the foot soon. And because obviously they want to keep your interest in the build. Ian Campbell, Robocop would be good. It would be excellent. But I've already seen a half-scale Robocop figure, which was amazing. And you can even take the face off, and the human underneath looked like Peter Weller, is it? Who played Robocop? Max Hobby Productions. Hi, Wayne. I love your videos. Thank you, Max. I started to follow you when you were building the DeLorean for Back to the Future. That's one of my favourite movies, along with Flight and the Navigator. Wow. You do know, Max, that kid went off the rails from Flight and the Navigator. Last thing I heard, he was in prison. These child stars can't hack it, really, can they? Lee Bio, I don't know if that Land Rover's coming out. They told me it was coming out, and I still haven't seen sight of it. I subscribed. Any time I've seen the trial, I've subscribed. So I subscribed to the Enterprise. I had my email through saying, you know, it's going to be coming, and I haven't heard of it since. And perhaps a Dalek. No, I'm not a Doctor Who fan. Slave 1 would be wicked. Zenmorph, buy all issues 1 to 116 at French or UK shop. Ooh. And they're in stock. They're not very... I know Life of Brian Dave said that they're in stock in the French store. Sergeant Major the Cube from Terrorhawks. Oh dear. See, when you mention things like that, you're showing your age again. Child of the 80s. Anakin's pod bracer? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. E.T. spacecraft. Oh my god. Svi, how about Metal Mickey? Oh my god. Svi, are you must be my age. You've got to be 45 or 46 then if you know what Metal Mickey is. See you later, Jason Burns. Take care, mate. Max's Hobby Productions, you're a man. Bottom teeth's around issue 6. Okay, that'd be interesting. What issue are we on now? Oh, 4 is this one. Right, okay. As I said, I saw 4 in the shop. I really wanted to buy it, but it would have just been a waste of money. Yeah, I know you were trying to explain the joke, Chris. I just couldn't get it still. No, Mrs. Wilder Wayne, if you understood that, you're going to have to explain that one to me tonight, I think, because I didn't get it. Daniel Jackson, not a chance, Wayne. Bet we don't get the head completed till issue 119. Yeah, you know it. Matthew Moore, I'd like to build a mothership closer. Oh, that'd be good. Oh, as someone mentioned last stream as well, one of the spaceships from V would be good as well. Not the motherships, you know, the little shuttles. That'd be excellent. Hopefully Model Mods do a Terminator teeth and faceplate model. I'm sure they will. If they get enough demand for it, definitely. The only bad thing about obviously losing social media is that I can't have regular contact with folks there now. Chris Camplin, she'll have to draw me diagrams, trust me. The marine carrier from Aliens. How about a full-size alien? That'd be cool. Akira bike. Ah, manga fan there. You're 42 in May. I'm so old. I'm 46 in July. You wait, send your address. No, Chris, DM me. I'm not going to put my address in chat. I'm not crazy. Take care, Ian. Thanks for watching, mate. Yeah, I need a visual. I need a flow chart, Red City. Go on to Christopher Olsen after YouTube. Big Bill's gorgeous by Christopher Olsen. Hang on. There you go. I just let's take this off now. I just add that every time you guys give recommendations, I've got Notepad on the screen, like a sticky note, so I just copy it to that, and I'll look at that later. The Fast and Furious was just a trial. I know that Robbie Bobby had issue 1. I don't know if issue 2's been out in Birmingham yet. But I don't know how many issues the trial's going to be either. Have you considered modelling any railway publications? I was following a person who was modelling your Model Railway Village series. I've coached for the series. It needs a bit of weathering. Max's hobbies. I used to go to a lot of railway conventions where people are building their model railways and stuff like that. And my dad is really big on it. So much so he got his own garage and built his own like massive things there. But my dad's got Parkinson's. And it's come to the stage now where he can't really work on that. So I've sort of taken a bit of a back step through that. But in the future, it's something I'll probably look into. Because that world and the detail of like model railways and stuff like that, it intrigues me. It's probably part of the reason why I love these toy villages. When I go to Yarmouth, I go to Merrydow, is it? If anyone's been to Yarmouth's toy village there, I love that sort of thing. Do you see my comment? I do, Corty H. Hello! If I've missed your comment before, Corty, I apologise. My screen's just whizzing past me. Oh, wait, you may not like the diagram. Thank you, Chris. Well, you're 46 in July and 47 in October. Small world. My birthday's July the 4th, so feel free to remember Independence Day. You know, it's World of Wayne's birthday. Did you see the seats mod for the DeLorean from Eric on Custom Build Facebook page? Was you tempted? Hey, they look amazing. Matthew, I'm not on Facebook anymore, so no. See, I'm missing all this stuff now. Oh, look, we're all around about the same age. As a matter of fact, my demographics for my YouTube channel, according to that, is mainly between the ages of 35 and 45. So, we're almost there. I would like to see a good model for a Star Fury from Babylon 5. God, Babylon 5, that's a show I haven't seen for ages. Everyone's saying their ages. Look, you're all in the 30s and 40s. I will do, David. Thank you for that. Red City's 54 2 weeks ago. Oh, bless. July 21st. You're still a Cancer then, David? Why ain't you on Facebook, Wayne? Because I got sick and tired of it, Chris. So I got rid of it. Would you be a bit interested in building the free-wheel car from Only Fools and Horses? I'd love that. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised that hasn't come out to correspond with the musical, which is open in London now. Everyone's putting up their age now. When are you going to put your age up, Cheryl? And Chris? Carl's 50. Look, everyone's putting their ages up. Narcoleptic Tinker's 43. God. Okay, who wants to see Phoebe before I go? Shall I get Phoebe in here? Shall I? Okay. Phoebe! Phoebe! She's coming. I just heard that. Come here. Come here, everyone wants to see you. Look. Who's that? Oh, look, all the people out there. Look. Look at the camera. Ooh. She's eyeing my milk up. I'll tell you what she's doing. Because she wants to drink the milk. There we go. Who wanted to see you before we go? So, Johnny 5 would be excellent. Look for the dog. So, listen, I hope you understand why I've left Facebook. I hope that if you didn't catch what I was doing on the how I edit my channel and how I do all my videos, you can watch it back on the VOD and understand. If you've got any questions, just put it in the comment of this video and I'll try and help you out as best I can. But that's how easy it is to just edit a video, to be honest with you. So, all good. Right, you're going to go down now, are you? Or you're just going to look miserable? She doesn't do anything. She just sits there. But no, it's all good. Now, the next live stream is going to be in 2 weeks' time. I really would like to say that I've got a Bismarck or a Terminator coming, but I can't do that because I don't know when they're coming. But tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we have got issue 116 of the Back to the Future coming. But if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe to my Twitter channel and also my Instagram, because I'm going to be really active on that now. I'm not on Facebook. So I hope you really enjoyed that stream tonight, and I will see you in a couple of weeks, people. Okay, take care.